This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good evening and welcome once again to Terry Gregg Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, returns to coverage of Evergreen Conference basketball with the boys matchup between the Centralia Tigers and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast, as he has been, Jerry Apple. Good evening, Jerry.
How you doing, Diedrich?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. I'm doing well, thank you.
Both teams coming into the game 1-1. Shelton is coming in off of Wednesday's 78-55 win over Rochester. The Highclimbers, Chucky Thompson and Matai Leesom, combined for 52 points in the win. Chucky had 27, Matai had 25. The Climbers lost their season opener Monday at the WF West, 55-43. Centralia lost to Tumwater Wednesday, 76-44, after opening the season Monday with a win over Rochester, 70-56. Last time Shelton and Centralia played was December 27th, 2007, with the Highclimbers slipping by the Tigers 51-50. It's Evergreen Conference boys basketball. The Centralia Tigers at the Shelton Highclimbers next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Right now, the COVID-19 vaccines are available to millions of Americans.
So we urge you to get vaccinated when it's available to you.
That's the first step to ending the pandemic and moving our country forward. It's up to you.
Get your COVID-19 vaccination from Mason Health. Go to masongeneral.com to easily schedule your appointment today. You can also find a link to schedule your shot in the upper right-hand corner of masonwebtv.com. Back at the Mini Dome, and Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple. Jerry, we watched an interesting JV game earlier tonight where Centralia had a lead at halftime, and the Highclimbers just came storming back in the second half and pulled out a 17-point victory?
Yeah, they played a very good third quarter. They were down by one at the end of the first half. They did start making that comeback in the second quarter and cut it down to one at halftime. But yeah, they played well second half.
Interesting. This was interesting. We noticed a few what's the right word? Weaknesses in the Tigers JV defense. I guess you could say there were a couple of spots. I'm wondering if that's similar on the varsity side.
It'll be interesting. We'll see what their baseline defense looks like here in the varsity game, because boy, I tell you, if you've got a good baseline defense, that's like having a sixth player on defense for you.
Right. It's a good point, Jerry. So tonight we do have a matchup, and Jerry, we're going to get right into starting lineups. If you want to
Yes.
Head to it.
The visitors, the Centralia Tigers. The head coach is Kyle Donahue. At guard, point guard, is number 4, Brady Hoyt. He's a senior. At one forward is number 20, a junior, Jaden Panett. At the other forward is number 24, Cameron Erickson. He is a senior. At one post is a junior, number 12, Landon Kaut. And at the other post tonight for the Tigers is number 30, a senior, Benito Valencia. All right, now let's jump into the starting lineup for the Shelton Highclimbers. Head coach, Mr. Krager. And starting off, one guard for the Highclimbers is number 21, Bo Blackader. He's a junior. At the other guard for the Highclimbers is number 22, sophomore, Tobin Dudley. At one forward for the Highclimbers, number 23, Chase Burfeed, a senior. At the other forward is Chucky Thompson, a junior. He is number 12. And rounding out the lineup for the Highclimbers at center is Matei Latham, a junior.
All right, thank you, Jerry. We will take a timeout as we're going to get the national anthem here, and we will get this thing underway shortly. It is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in just a moment.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Sanjay, you there?
Hey, David.
I'll make this quick. Listen, I have some questions.
What's on your mind?
This vaccine, I'm nervous. I got songs to write. Will I still be able to do that?
It'll be fine, David. Science is what you need. The vaccine is safe, my friend. It's gonna bring this pandemic to an end. You see what I did there?
Yeah, okay, I trust it, thanks. Oh, and Sanjay, don't do that again.
David? I don't know. I thought I was spitting fire.
Our dear fellow Americans, vaccines are a huge step forward. We still need to do the simple things that we know work.
Wear a mask, wash our hands frequently, and maintain social distance.
Now it's up to you.
Get your COVID-19 vaccination from Mason Health. Go to masongeneral.com to easily schedule your appointment today. You can also find a link to schedule your shot in the upper right-hand corner of masonwebtv.com.
As the starting lineup's being announced here on Terry Gregg Court, and Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple run those starters down for you again. Brady Hoyt, Landon Kaut, Jaden Panett, Cameron Erickson, and Benito Valencia are the starters for Centralia. For the Highclimbers, Chucky Thompson, Bo Blackader, Tobin Dudley, Chase Burfield, and Matei Latham. So those are the starting five for both teams. Highclimbers will be in their home white uniforms with the red numbers, some black stripes. The Tigers will have, well, basically black with a kind of orange trim, white letters. And it will be Tiger ball to start things out. Got a full cheerleading squad here tonight, it looks like, Jerry.
Yeah, full squad.
So Erickson will get it inbounds to Hoyt, and here's the first possession of the ball game. Hoyt has it back over to the corner, trying to look low down to Venencia, and that's taken away. And here come the Highclimbers. Matai Leesom trying to cut to the bucket, and a fight for that rebound under there. And the Tigers come away with it. Here's Hoyt again, near side. Erickson, corner. Panett back up top. It goes to Erickson. Trying to lay it down to the baseline, and then a catch and shoot and make it for Panett. And that's the first score of the ball game. Blackadder will lob it in the middle to Leesom. Leesom challenges the big man, missed the shot. Rebound is poked around and poked out to the top. Blackadder comes away with it, kicks it out. Leesom fakes the three, drives baseline, right around the defense, puts it up and in, and a foul. Wow. And there's that little hole that we saw in the JV game, Jerry. Yep. I think that the help just doesn't come fast enough for the Tigers. And the first personal foul will go on. Where is it on the board, guys? I didn't hear it, Jerry. I think it went on
30.
30, yeah, that's where I thought. As Matai Leesom missed the three-point opportunity. And falling to the floor was Panetta, and he slipped on the baseline, so that's a turnover.
Yeah, 2 quick turnovers for Centralia.
2-2 ball game. Played about a minute and a half. Here's Chucky Thompson. Swing it over to Burfing. Back to Blackadder. Back to Burfing in the paint. Backs down, finds, well, he tried to get it to Chucky, just a little too hard. And here come the Tigers. Attacking and running. Missing the shot was Hoyt. And the Highclimbers have numbers going the other way. Top of the key, 3 for Thompson. He missed it. And Valencia pulls down the rebound. They'll get it to Erickson. And a steal by Leesom. Leesom going the other way. Throws it to Thompson. Thompson with the left hand up and in.
So they did score off that turnover.
Okay. We're going to try to track that tonight.
We're going to try.
We're going to try to track that tonight. We'll see what happens. Here's Erickson back up top to Hoyt. Over it goes to Panetta. Down to the baseline. He'll just pull up for a little jumper. Missed it, and a battle for the rebound, and Burfing comes away with it for the Climbers. Thompson up to Leesom. Leesom gets it back to Thompson. Up top it goes to Dudley. Back to Thompson. He'll extend for 3 and drain it. Chucky Thompson with the game's first 3. He has 5 points and 7-2. Shelton with the lead. Centralia with the ball. Panetta with it. High post feed to Couch, and around the hole he goes to the outside. Here's Panetta again trying to drive. He'll drive baseline. Try to get a reverse layup. No whistle on the play. Recovered by Blackadder. Here come the Highclimbers with numbers. Quick pass in the middle. Good defense. It goes right to Thompson. Thompson's shot is off. Burfing with the putback. Oh, can't get it to drop, but does draw the foul. Brady Hoyt picked up the his first personal, second team foul on Centralia. Chase Burfing at the free throw line. Expect a little bit more time on the court for Chase tonight as he gets healthier. Is that really the...
Yeah, he said he's ready to go tonight.
Okay,
His shoulder felt good.
Okay, yeah. We'll see how that goes. I mean, coach's discretion, I'm sure. Missed the front end of the two free throws to get another one. And he got the second one to drop in. Chase had 8 points against Rochester.
And that was only playing a quarter, maybe quarter and a half.
Right. Hoyt swings it over to Erickson. High post feed goes to Couch, out to Hoyt. Hoyt takes the 3 and misses. Rebound pulled down by Leesom. Up to Thompson. Blackadder to Burfing. Burfing lost the handle on the ball, and coming out of the pack is Erickson for Centralia. Over to Hoyt, back to Erickson. Erickson thought about it, 3 steps to the side of the paint. Pass in the middle, just knocked away, picked off up to Blackadder. Blackadder to the hoop. Oh, just a little too soft. And a rebound pulled down by number 2 in there, Reynolds. Caleb, I'll get that. Soboleski Reynolds in the ball game, and there's a quick little runner by Kaut. And it is 8-4. Blackadder slowing the pace down, crossing midcourt. Throws it over near side. Ooh. Thompson's pass in the middle, knocked out of bounds. Trying to get Burfing in the middle, trying to get him active early. Or I should say get involved. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers left of the backboard. Dudley will trigger the play. Looking for Thompson. Thompson drives baseline up and in. And Chucky has 7 points. Pull-up jumper by Reynolds. That rims off. Leeson with the rebound. Over to Dudley. Dudley will take the 3. In and out. Rebound, good position. A pull down. I believe that was by Erickson. And here comes Hoyt. Nice find, Valencia to the hoop and up and in. That time the Tigers got behind the defense. Blackadder. Over to Thompson near side. Up top to Dudley. Gonna throw it over to opposite side to Blackadder. Side of the paint, Burfing draws the triple team. Up top it goes to Thompson. Thompson 3 at the top. That's off. Rebound. Dudley had it. Saves it inbounds right to Blackadder. Blackadder out to Burfing. Burfing stops in the paint. He's hacked in foul.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'll go on Valencia. It does. That's his second. Not what you want out of your big man this early. 2 personals, 2.5 minutes to go in the first, excuse me. Chase Burfing back at the free throw line with 2 free throws. 1 for 2. Keeping the cup, they want to go in. Noble Pugh will step onto the court for the Highclimbers. Bo Blackadder will sit down. So 1 more free throw for Burfing. Got it.
Yeah, Burfing's got that nice soft touch.
And Burfing will get a rest as Tyler Ireland steps onto the court for the first time for Shelton. Highclimbers have a 5-point lead. Tigers with the ball. Reynolds with it, takes a 3. Short, rebound goes to Dudley. Dudley up to Leeson over his head. He'll save it into, nope, he didn't save it. Just on the sidelines. Unfortunate there, but a good thought by the Highclimbers to push it down the court. So backcourt sideline inbounds for the Tigers. Here comes Hoyt. Hoyt near side.
Now Shelton's playing a 2-3 zone right now.
Down to the baseline, and that is Kaut. And Hoyt over to Reynolds. Cross court stolen by Chucky Thompson. Chucky on the breakaway. He's going to lay it off the glass with the left and in. And Chucky has 9 points. 7-point lead for the Highclimbers. Here's a pull-up jumper that dropped in by Rex Aikens. Yeah. Aikens in there with his first basket. Didn't see him check in.
I did not either.
Here's Chucky Thompson with the ball, looking for Ireland on the side of the paint. He'll get it over to Pugh. Pugh way outside at the top of the key, directing some traffic, getting Thompson to come to the near side. Throws it to Leeson, back to Pugh. Pugh, open 3 at the top. Rattled out. Rebound pulled down by Hoyt. Here come the Tigers. Over to Reynolds. Back to Hoyt. Near side to Erickson. Back up top to Hoyt. Over to Reynolds. They're working that perimeter, looking for some sort of a hole. There's a whistle on the drive. And that'll go on Matai Leeson. This is first team foul on Shelton. So baseline inbounds for the Tigers. Another substitution. Who stepped back on? Looks like Panett stepped back onto the court for the Tigers. Baseline inbounds goes to Reynolds. Panett with a jumper just inside the arc. Was that Panett with a jumper? No, it was not. It was Aikens for second basket. There's Thompson between the circles. 35 seconds to go, first quarter. Dudley lobs it to Ireland, tapped out to Pugh. Pugh, one dribble, gets it over to Dudley. Dudley will take the three this time and hit it. It's a 6-point lead for Shelton. Their largest was 8, was it, Jerry?
Yes, I believe it was. That's a second three-pointer for the Highclimbers.
Another steal on that. Here's Dudley. And there's a whistle at midcourt. And they're going to call it travel. Wow. So a turnover and then a turnover right back. That's interesting.
Yeah, 5 turnovers for the Highclimbers, 7 for the Tigers.
7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Reynolds going to take a three. Air ball on that one, and that's the quarter. Highclimbers up after one, 16-10. We'll be right back.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. 16-10 is our score. Highclimbers had a 8-point lead early. The Tigers pulled within 3. Is that right? 4.
Yeah, 3, I think.
3, I think
and
it's 3.
The big difference is the 2 3-pointers by the Highclimbers.
Highclimbers will have Dudley, Pugh, Ireland, Bird is checked in, and Thompson. For the Tigers, you've got Aikens, Panett, Kaut,
Hoyt,
Reynolds, and Hoyt. They're in a 3-2 zone, and a 3 on the way by Pugh, nothing but net. Hoyt will bring up the middle of the court. Over to Reynolds, far side. Into the corner is Panett. And Hoyt back to Panett. He's going to drive baseline, get bumped and fouled by Ireland. Ireland's going to put a hip into him. So it'll be baseline inbounds for the Tigers. Aikens will trigger the play, get the ball back. Scoop it and travel is what Krieger says. And yes, that is going to be the call. A little encouragement from the Highclimber bench.
I was listening to your comment before the game how well the Highclimbers shot in practice. And it's evident. They're 3 for 6 from the 3-point line.
Near steal there, but Thompson pulls it down. Here's Pugh. Pugh outside of the paint to Bird. Lost the handle, trying to fight for it. Ball squirts out. Ireland had it for a second. Jump ball called. And that will be
It
Centralia
will be a
ball.
Turnover, yes.
Yeah, it's a Centralia ball. Blackadder will check onto the court. Dudley will sit down for Shelton. Oh, Aikens is not expecting that. Back to Hoyt. Hoyt to Aikens. and they're looking down low. Here's Panett, and there's going to be a jump ball called, and that goes over to the Highclimbers.
And that will be a turnover because of
change of possession yet. The smart heads-up play by Chucky Thompson to tie that ball up. 9-point lead for the Highclimbers.
And 9 turnovers for Centralia.
Here's Pugh with the ball for Shelton. Over to Ireland. Back to Pugh. Bounce it over to Thompson. Thompson for 3. Short. Rebound. Bird. One dribble. Trying to find some space. Lost the handle. Got it back. He'll save it inbounds to Thompson. Thompson to Ireland. Ireland off the back glass. No. And Hoyt pulls down the rebound. Here come the Tigers. Hoyt's going to push it. Going to go right to the hoop with a scoop. It's short. Rebound goes to Pugh. Throws it up the court to Thompson. Thompson to the bucket with the left. It drops in. 11 points for Chucky. I nearly called him tie. It's an 11-point lead. Panett trying to answer. He does with a 3. His second field goal of the night, 5 points. Here's Blackadder. Now Pugh with it. Side of the paint to Bird, back to Pugh. Pugh open for 3 again. It rattled in. That's his second 3 in the quarter, and the lead is back to 11. White throws it over to Reynolds. Reynolds fakes the 3. Pulls up, and he'll get it over to Kout. Kout on the baseline. Cross the baseline out of bounds. Matai Latham back into the ball game for the Highclimbers. And here comes Benito of Valencia.
Yeah, the Highclimbers are shooting 50% from three-point land. That's good.
5:25 to go in the half, 24-13. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Here's Leeson over to Blackadder. High post feed to, checking in also in that timeout was Chase Burfiend. He's back. There's a whistle on the Tigers. That'll go on Rex Akins. That's his first. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Inbounds is stolen away by Valencia, but he was falling out of bounds, and he tried to get it outlet, and they say a Highclimber touched it. It didn't look like it to me. Nope, and they're going to keep it with the Highclimbers. Sideline inbounds, Bird will trigger the play. Throw it into Pugh. Pugh at the top of the key, beyond the three-point arc. Threw it away, and then he saved it on the half court, and no whistles at all in any of that. Going to the hoop is going to be Reynolds with his first basket off a fast break in the turnover. That was all broken up on both ends there, Jerry. No semblance at all. Here's Leeson with the ball to Blackadder. And saving it in bounds. Nice play at half court. I'm sorry, I didn't see any of that. Here's Burfiend to Bird. Extra pass down low out of bounds. And we're just being too unselfish here, Jerry.
Yeah, we've mentioned that a couple times. That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. It just, in some cases, just shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And do we have a timeout on the court? I believe we do. Must be a 30. Yes, it is. So, Jerry.
Yeah.
A little bit of frantic play in the last couple of minutes. Nobody's really setting their feet, and this is a good timeout. You can hear the clapping by Coach Krieger over there in the Highclimber huddle. He's trying to rally his folks and get them focused. It's like everybody lost their focus on both sides.
And Shelton's picked up 9 turnovers, and Centralia has 12. And, those turnovers were happening real quick there.
Back
2 at a time.
And they were everybody was a little out of control.
Yeah.
And it was up to which coach is going to try and calm his team down first while calling the timeout. Reynolds to Hoyt, high post feed, and to Akins, and there's going to be a foul on Burfiend. It's his first.
Very few very few fouls so far.
He says. We do have a 3-member crew, refereeing crew. Baseline inbounds for the Tigers. And good defense by Pugh, knocking it out of bounds. So it'll be right there amongst the cheerleaders for Rex Akins to inbounds it. He'll just scoop it in there to Hoyt. And here's Valencia trying to push off and no call. He's in a bad position. He's going to force up a shot. Fell off. Rebound goes to Burfing. Burfing up the court to Leesom. Leesom to the hoop. Missed the shot but drew the foul. That'll be 5 team fouls on Centralia. And Cameron Erickson picked up his first for Centralia. At the free throw line is Matai Leesom. He's 0 for 1, 0 for 2. Matai finished with 25 points on Wednesday night against Rochester. Ran it out on the second one. Rebound goes to Akins.
And he would have easily had 33, 35.
Oh, easy.
If he made his foul shots.
Exactly. Reynolds throws up a 3 over Bird. Burfing saves it in bounds and hit Valencia in a very sensitive spot. Out of bounds. So it'll be Highclimber ball. Dudley and Blackett are back in there for the Highclimbers. Over to Chucky Thompson. Here's Dudley to Blackheader to Dudley. Dudley in the corner for 3. That one's off. Rebound is going to be in Burfing, but he pushed off. And Chase picked up his second personal. Didn't like that call, but he did give a little shove. Doesn't take much to get that whistle. Here comes Hoyt, center of the court. Over to Reynolds, now near side. To Erickson, back to Hoyt, into the paint. Goes to Akins. And there is Reynolds for 3. That's off. Valencia with a rebound and a putback. And all you can do with Valencia is exactly what Chucky Thompson did. Just stand your ground with your arms up because you don't want to put them on the free throw line. Here's Dudley with the ball. Over to Chucky Thompson. Looking for Bird. Gets it down to, actually, that's not Bird. That is Burfing. And a drive to the hoop by Thompson on the give and go. Thompson's fouled. Akins picked up his second personal foul, and Chucky Thompson at the free throw line. His first trip to the charity stripe. Rattles in the first one. Landon Count back in the ballgame for Centralia. Akins sits down. Second free throw by Chucky is off. Rebound goes to Count. Here comes Hoyt. Near side to Erickson. Back to Hoyt to Erickson. Highclimbers in that zone. 3 at the top by Hoyt. That's off. And, well, actually it rattled in, and that's a 3. That's Brady's first points of the night. Here's Blackheader swinging it over to Dudley. Dudley fakes the 3, steps inside the arc, launches a long 2 that's off. And a rebound pulled down by Reynolds. Reynolds speeds up the near side. Here's Erickson. His 3 blocked by Chucky out of bounds. And that'll go off of Reynolds. Highclimber ball leading by 5. They led by as many as 11 in this quarter. Ireland steps back onto the court for the Highclimbers. Burfing will sit down. Here comes the Blackheader. Oh, he's tripped and slides and no whistle. A jump ball is called. And that goes over to Centralia.
Yeah, I didn't quite figure that one out.
Yeah. You could have called a lot of things. A foul on the trip, a travel on the slide.
Yeah.
You know. But they end up with a jump ball. I guess it's the safest bet there. Here's Hoyt to Reynolds near side, looking for Valencia. He'll launch it cross court to Erickson. Erickson drives to the side of the paint, bangs bodies, and Valencia comes up with it, and on the rebound, his putback is off, but he drew the foul. He just kind of stood there with on his tippy toes and extended his hands and threw it up there. Drew the foul. Thompson picked up his first. It's the fifth team foul on Shelton. Benito Valencia at the free throw line. He'll hit the first of two. This is what I said. You don't want to put him on the free throw line, Jerry. Oh, in and out on the second one. The Highclimber lead is down to 4. Here's Chucky Thompson. Up to Dudley. Dudley bounces it down to Matai. Leesom, he's stripped of the ball, and here comes Reynolds the other way. Challenges Thompson, missed the shot. Ireland with the rebound. Here comes Chucky up to Matai. Leesom stops, puts it up. No whistle at all on that, and then a whistle on the reach-in. Wow. Leesom just picked up his second. That's the sixth team foul. Now, that's another one of those that could have gone either way. So Hoyt is going to get a rest.
Yeah, they should have called the first one. That was a foul.
And coming in for Hoyt is Ballard. Cohen Ballard with the ball. Actually, that's Reynolds. Over to Erickson near side. Trying to look for Benito. And up top to Reynolds. Reynolds spins at the foul line. He'll leave it for Akins. Akins with 9 on the shot clock. Banging bodies and comes up short. Rebound goes to Ireland. Ireland's outlet to Matai Leesom. He'll stop and put it off the glass and in. I think Matai learned something though on that last trip down. Made that adjustment to get the points. 6-point lead for the Highclimbers. Reynolds with the ball. Pull-up jumper at the foul line elbow. Is short and drops in. How did he get that to roll?
Who got the basket on that one?
Number 2. Here's Blackadder down to Ireland. Ireland turnaround, bumped, pushed, fouled. Tyler Ireland to the free throw line. That's like hitting a brick wall in Valencia. Man, he's a big boy. And Brady Hoyt's going to come back into the ball game.
Yeah, third foul on Valencia.
And I think they just teed him up as well. Yeah, they just teed up Valencia. So this is the foul, the free throws for the foul. For Ireland. So this is potentially a, well, it could be a lot of points. Ireland missed the second foul free throw, and now here's Chucky Thompson with the technical free throws, and then the Highclimbers should get the ball. Ooh, Chucky missed the first of the 2 technical free throws. Get one more. And then Chucky got the roll in on the second one. And something to point out here, Valencia has 4 personal fouls because the technical foul goes as a personal foul.
Right.
So he's on the bench. So the Highclimbers get the ball, and Blackadder will get the ball in the back court. 19 seconds remain in the first half. Blackadder lost the handle on the ball, and it's over and back.
That's the 11th turnover for Shelton, and Centralia has 14 turnovers. That foul on Valencia is a key foul.
Oh, the technical is even worse because he would have had 3, said something. There's a turnover as Dudley comes away with it, and there's a fight for it. Reynolds pulled it away and put a jumper in at the buzzer. So we're through a half. Shelton 28, Centralia 25. This is a pretty good ball game, Jerry. The
Yeah, it is.
Climbers had an 11-point lead in this quarter, and twice the Tigers cut it down to 3. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with some statistics and more at the half.
Hello, everyone. I'm Father Dwayne, and this is St. David of Wales Episcopal Church in Shelton. I'm glad that you're seeing us right here, right now, but please tune in on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for a live stream service. I certainly welcome you to join together with us for worship.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Halftime in the Mini Dome. Shelton leads by 3, 28-25. Highclimbers' leading scorer is Chucky Thompson. He has 13 points. 6 for Noble Pugh. He had a couple of threes. 4 for Matai Latham. Tobin Dudley has a 3 as well. 2 free throws for Chase Burfield and a free throw for Tyler Ireland.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Because that
Paul's just coming over to
that was a key foul there.
Yeah, to tell us about Valencio and his
Thank you,
technical free throw or technical fourth foul. So the 25 points. Let's see here. Benito Valencia has 5 points and 4 personal fouls. That's very key. Jaden Panette has 5 points, but Chase Sobolewski Reynolds is the leading scorer at this point with 6 points, especially for that last 2 that he made just before the half-time buzzer. Let's see here. 4 points for Rex Akins, a basket for Landon Kaut, and a 3 for Brady Hoyt. I'm getting everybody here. That's what I have scoring-wise. We mentioned the 4 personal fouls for Valencia for Centralia. Matai Latham has 2 personals. Chase Burfield has 2, or is that 3 on Latham? Yeah, I have 2 down here. So not too much of foul trouble for the Highclimbers at this point, but it's a big situation with 4 personal fouls for Valencia on Centralia. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back as Jerry Apple has some more statistics to pass along to us when we return. Halftime score, Shelton 28, Centralia 25.
We know this year's been tough, but now the vaccines are here and open to everyone 16 and older. We give our thanks for those who helped us get here. To the folks calling the shots, giving the shots, or getting them, we thank you. And for those who have waited so patiently, it's time. Visit vaccinelocator.doh.wa.gov.
Get your COVID-19 vaccination from Mason Health. Go to masongeneral.com to easily schedule your appointment today. You can also find a link to schedule your shot in the upper right-hand corner of masonwebtv.com. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Back at halftime in the Mini Dome, 28-25 our score. Shelton with a 3-point lead. Jerry has some more statistics to pass along.
I do. Let's go with Centralia first. They were on the foul line. One player was on the foul line. That was Benito, and he was 1 for 2. So 1 for 2 for the Tigers from the foul line. Turnovers. Centralia had 15 turnovers. A couple of those happened quickly.
Forth, yeah.
As far as shooting percentage, they were 44% from the field. They were 11 of 25.
Okay.
They had 2 3-pointers, and they had 9 2-pointers. So 44%, not bad. A good shooting percentage, you know, and 40% from 3-point line, which is not bad either. What hurt them? Yeah, was the turnovers. And I think that foul on, like you said, we can't emphasize that enough. Benito Valencia is an impact in there, and a big kid, definitely probably a football player, I'm sure, but very physical. And when he picked up that technical, and add that to the 3 fouls he had before, he's got 4. Is he going to play that much? Probably not starting. He probably won't come back in until the 4th quarter. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Okay, Shelton. Shelton, that old nemesis, 4 for 13 from the free throw line. Right. I don't think they shot 50% the last game we had. It was pretty low percentage.
I don't really remember.
Yeah,
that.
It was like about 30%. It was not good. So that's something they need to clean up. And they would be up probably another 5 points easily if they made their foul shots. The Highclimbers are shot 38%. They were 10 for 26 from the field. So that's it. And they had 12 turnovers.
Okay, 12 turnovers. All right, Jerry, anything else you want to pass along?
The only other thing is Shelton shooting pretty good from the 3-point line. You know, they're shooting 50%, 4 for 8. That's good. That's really good.
All right, well, we got to take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with the 3rd quarter in short 30 seconds.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
So we're waiting for the start of that third quarter. And it looks like the Highclimbers will start out with the ball. They have Dudley, Thompson, Blackadder, Leesom, and Burfeen. For the, let's see here, for the Tigers, you've got Panetta, Hoyt, Erickson, Count, and it looks like Akins. Thompson between the circles, over to Blackadder. Back to Thompson at the top. He'll take a three. Missed that one. Blackadder with the rebound, trying to go right back up. It's blocked and recovered. It was blocked by Erickson, recovered by Hoyt. Hoyt, quick pass out to Panett. Finds Akins. Akins left without the ball on his drive, and the Highclimbers have it right back. Here comes Dudley to the foul line. Stops, throws it over to Blackadder. Back to Dudley at the top. He'll take a three. Rim that one off. Rebound goes to Burfeen. Burfeen shuffles it to Thompson. Thompson with a nice little drive there, and 15 points for Chucky. And the lead is now, well, it's got to be more than that, isn't it? It's got to be 32-25, isn't it? No, it's wrong. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Never mind. They got it right.
It was 28-25 at halftime.
That's right. And that was Count backing down and throwing up a shot, and Chase Burfeen just standing there with both his hands up, just looking around going, explain this to me. And actually, they're going to give that to Dudley. That's his first. Count hit the first free throw. He'll get another one. Did I mention that Landon had a basket in the first half? Now he has 2 free throws, so it's 4 points for him. It's a 3-point lead for Shelton.
And Centralia is 3 for 4 from the foul line.
Here's Blackadder to Thompson. Thompson gets a screen, drives, lobs it down to Leesom, and he's just mugged and fouled under that hoop. And that'll go on Erickson. That's his second. The first team foul, and here is Matai Leesom at the free throw line with a couple of free throws, and Matai has not made a free throw until now. Can I get another one?
He was listening to you.
Sure
he was encouraged.
Sure he was.
Or he said, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Yeah. Oh, we got them both.
Yeah.
That's impressive right there.
Those are nice shots. Yeah, nice shots.
Hoyt will bring it up for Centralia. Get the ball back between the circles, opposite side to Panett. Back to Hoyt. He'll take an open three. Yeah, he bricks that one. Rebound goes all the way out to Erickson. Erickson trying to find some space to throw to the back door, and it's Akins. Akins hooked this short, and the rebound pulled down by Dudley. Dudley threw that one away. Not really sure, but the body language of the Highclimbers is a little bit unfocused for some reason. Panett with a nice up fake. His shot at rims off. Rebound goes to Burfeen. Burfeen's going to bring it up. He's got guys running with him, and good defense by 20. That's Panett. And here comes Hoyt going coast to coast. Oh, just a little too hard. Akins there with the recovery, and 2 blocks by the Highclimbers. Recovered by Matai Leesom to Thompson. Thompson to the bucket and drops it in.
How many has he got now? 19?
He has 17.
17, okay.
There's Panett to Hoyt. Hoyt, quick pass in the middle. Out it goes to Panett. Panett with the 3. Yes! Here comes Chucky Thompson, top of the key on the dribble. Throws it over to Dudley. Tobin will get it up to Bo Blackadder. Chase Burfeen, pass down low, deflected to Dudley, to Blackadder. And here's Dudley, tripped and fouled. Rex Akins picked up his 3rd personal. And that'll bring Reynolds up off the Tiger bench. Actually, Reynolds is going to go get Erickson. He has 2 personal fouls. It's a baseline inbounds for Dudley, and the Highclimbers into Thompson. Thompson catch and shoot over everybody, missed it. Matai Latham with the recovery and the putback. It dropped in the second time. Matai with 8 points. 6-point lead for the Highclimbers. Here's Reynolds to Hoyt. Back to Reynolds, working the far side. Back to Hoyt. Over goes to Panett. Over to Hoyt. Into the paint it goes. Akins, turnaround jumper off the glass and in. Rex Akins with 6 points. 4-point lead for the Climbers now. Here's Blackadder. He's going to split the double team, trying to lace a pass down to Latham. And it's deflected out of bounds by the Tigers. It'll be baseline inbounds for Shelton. Dudley's got to come over some more, the referee says. Get it into Latham. To Thompson. Back to Latham. Thought about a 3, throws it up to Blackadder. Bow will get it over to Dudley, and Tobin will swing it to Thompson near side. Down it goes, overplayed, and it goes off of Burfing's hand out of bounds off of partial deflection. 4-point game, 4:13 to go, 3rd quarter. There's Reynolds with it the far side. Back to Hoyt between the circles, over to Reynolds. Reynolds for 3. Short rebound goes to Latham. Blackadder had to save it in bounds. It goes right into Panetta. Here's Akins to Reynolds. Reynolds' shot falls off. Got his own rebound. He'll turn around and reset. Wise move. And here's Panetta spinning out of the double team. Took a shot to the head. No whistle. And here's Hoyt. Down it goes to Akins. I don't know what, if that went off his foot or what happened there. And
I think it went off his hand.
Rolled out of bounds. And we have a 30-second timeout. Wow. It's a lot of activity here, Jerry, and it's hard keeping up with everything. But we have a 4-point game with 3:35 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, 16 turnovers apiece for the teams.
Just want to compliment however, the play of the Tigers. They were down by 11, and they pulled within 3. And now they're down 4. So they're still battling. They're not giving up with their big guy on the bench.
Yeah, they were down by 3 at halftime, 28-35. Right. Yeah.
They're down by 3 twice in the 2nd quarter. Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. Blackadder will bring it across, will bring it up the court. He's slowing the pace down. Throws it over to Thompson, to Blackadder. Little lob and defended well and taken away. Here is Hoyt. Hoyt's going to scoop it to the guy trailing, and it'll be Reynolds who ends up with it and trying to get out of the corner, and he stops on his dribble. Timeout called. It's a full timeout, so we'll step aside. 3:10 to go, 3rd quarter, 36-32. Shelton with the lead. Centralia will have the ball when we come back.
The COVID-19 vaccines can be our chance to get back to our plans, to get back to each other, to life. But it's okay to have questions, like, can the vaccines give you COVID-19? You cannot get COVID-19 from a vaccine. Find the latest information at getvaccineanswers.org.
Well, we're waiting for the timeout to come to an end here. It'll be Tiger ball in their front court. Baseline inbounds.
As I was mentioning to Diedrich, that was a very wise timeout by the Centralia coach, because they had the Centralia player trapped in the corner there.
Akins gets it in to Reynolds. Reynolds dribbles out of some trouble under the bucket and throws it up to Hoyt. 12 on the shot clock. And here's Reynolds. Swing it over to Panett. Leave it for Reynolds. Reynolds takes a three at the top. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Dudley, who's back in there. Ireland is in there as well. And boy, the Tigers are tenacious on their defense as there's turnovers and out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball. Same place as they were last time. Noble Pugh will step back onto the court for Shelton, and Tobin Dudley will sit down. Inbounds quickly. Hoyt for three in the corner, no. Rebound goes to Leeson. Leeson gets it up to Blackadder. Blackadder, Bro is pushing the point, pace, and there's just bodies flying everywhere, and the ball rolls out of bounds. And who gets the ball this time? It'll be Centralia. Cameron Erickson will step back on the court for Centralia.
Yeah, Centralia's defense has been tenacious, and that has created a lot of turnovers for the Highclimbers.
Well, they're not letting up at all. And here is Erickson for three. Yes. That's his first basket of the ball game, and he pulls the Tigers within one, 36-35. 2:15 to go, and a steal by Reynolds. Reynolds going one-on-one to the hoop. They're going to call a foul. And Blackadder just kind of couldn't do much more than just try to get out of the way. And Bo picked up his first. It's a second team foul. Reynolds at the free throw line. He has 6 points. Make it 7. Ball game tied, 36. Second free throw, it didn't even hit the rim. And we have a lane violation as well. Tie ball games approach 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Mason Goose on the court for the Highclimbers. Here's Thompson over to Pugh. Back to Thompson. Over to Goose. Goose is going to drive baseline, lose the handle. And they're going to give that over to the Tigers. Hoyt pushes the pace up. Oh, and Reynolds just lost the handle, so we're going to give a turnover right back.
Yep.
1:45 to go in the third. It's 36 all. Chucky Thompson will bring the ball across the timeline. Over to Pugh. Noble to the three-point arc, back to Chucky. Chucky top of the key for three. Nope. Rebound goes out, and it will be Erickson pulling it down for the Tigers. He's going to push the pace. Going to wisely turn around and kick the ball. And he'll leave it for Reynolds. Reynolds is going to drive side of the paint, put it up over Thompson and in. And the Tigers have a 2-point lead. 1:15 to go in the third. Here's Goose over to Pugh. Pugh will take a three. And rims that one off. Thompson had the rebound. And they're going to call Thompson for a foul.
And that's his second?
I got to question that one. Who had position there? Actually, Centralia had pinched off Thompson. Thompson got to the ball first, and they call a foul on him. I don't understand that. Here's Hoyt over to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to try and dribble penetrate on Pugh. And here's Hoyt again to Erickson. Erickson looking low. Back to Hoyt. High post feed to Akins. And Reynolds extends for a two-shot, and he missed it. And the rebound goes to Thompson. Here's Goose. Goose will take a long two. That rimmed off, and the Matai Elisom is going to be called for over the back. And that's 3 on Matai. And a full timeout called. 33.9 seconds remain in the third quarter. Centralia with a 2-point lead. We'll be right back.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
And we are back here in the mini dome.
As I was saying, Centralia is out-hustled Shelton this quarter.
Yeah, I agree
They
with
made
that.
up that 3-point deficit and are now 2 points ahead here in towards the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, almost 34 seconds remain in the third, and a 2-point lead for the Tigers.
And it'll be interesting to see if they bring Valencia back in.
Well, I think they're buying time at this point. Here's Hoyt with the ball. Over to Reynolds. And Reynolds is going to step by the defense and launch a 2-shot. Missed it. Rebound goes to Ireland. Ireland off his foot nearly out of bounds. Had to save it inbounds. And here is Erickson in and out and back in. It's a 4-point lead for the Tigers now. Pugh for 3 at the buzzer, no. And Centralia has come back from 3 down in the quarter, 11 in the game, and now lead by 4. 40-36. We'll be right back.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Centralia ball to start the fourth quarter.
Centralia outscored Shelton 15-8 in the third quarter.
Look who's out there. Jerry, the big man, is in the ball game. Valencia, and there's a jumper by Kaut that goes in. And it's a 6-point lead for Centralia. Goose with the ball. To Dudley. Now Bird over to Pugh. Back to Bird, side of the paint, kicked it away. And here comes Reynolds all alone to the hoop. And they're going to give a blocking foul on Dudley. It's too far under the basket, I think. That's his second. At the free throw line is Reynolds. He had 2 free throws. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line so far tonight. Make it 2 for 3. He'll get 1 more. He now has 10 points. Short on the second one. Bird comes away with a rebound. Pugh brings the ball across midcourt, throws it over to Goose. Mason gets to the baseline, and Burfield. Back to Goose. Up top it goes to Dudley. Dudley over to Bird. Back to Dudley. Dudley takes the dribble, throws it over to Goose. 6 on the shot clock. Mason's got to do something, and then there's a foul bailed out on that one. They're running out of time on that, and Hoyt just bailed him out with a little grab.
Well, 3 seconds remaining, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hoyt picked up his second, and it's the third team foul on Centralia. Baseline inbounds for Shelton. Pugh will trigger the play into Goose. Goose thought about a 3, takes a dribble and throws it to Dudley. Dudley top of the key, back to Goose. And another steal, and here goes Reynolds all alone to the hoop. Little scoop in there. He has a dozen points. And Centralia is starting to pull away, Jerry. You can just feel it here. The Highclimbers start cleaning up their
turnovers.
Yeah. Here's Goose between the circles. You do have 3 guys coming into the ball game for the Highclimbers. Here's Burfiend out to Dudley. To Goose, 10 on the shot clock. Here is Dudley. He'll take a 3 and hit it. They needed that. Dudley's second 3 of the ball game. And Cout just wish he could get points for that. It's almost right at the top of the. Got stuck right there at the hoop, at the top of the hoop. So here comes Thompson, Blackadder, and Leesom for the Highclimbers. Six minutes and 6 seconds remaining and counting. Here's Blackadder. Over to Dudley. Dudley looking for somebody, finds Blackadder in the corner, back to Dudley. Going to drive in and leave it for Blackadder. 15 on the shot clock. Blackadder is going to draw a foul on Reynolds. That's his first. And the 4th team foul.
And Shelton has their 5 starters back into the ball game.
A little bit of a rest, I think, an extra rest. Here's Thompson over to Blackadder. Down it goes to Burfiend. He can't handle the pass out of bounds. How many turnovers is there?
25. Yeah, they're piling up. 17 for the Tigers. And the Tigers have only had 2 turnovers in this half.
It's a good point there. They forced a lot more than that. Here's Hoyt between the circles. And now there's Erickson. Erickson has a lane, goes right to the hoop, lays it up and in. Erickson with 7 points. Here's Thompson. Chucky will bounce it down to Burfiend, back to Thompson. Thompson puts it up and in, and the foul. Count that bucket. The 5th team foul goes to Saigon Silva is in for the first time tonight. I didn't see him check in. And Thompson finishes with the 3-point play.
Now, does he have 20 points now?
He does. There's Erickson with the ball. Back to Hoyt. Over to Panett. Draws a double team. Blackadder is going to get a call with a foul. That's Bo's second personal, 6th team foul. And Rex Akins will step back onto the court for the Tigers. Sitting down will be Landon Cout. Sideline inbounds for Centralia. Inbounds goes to Hoyt. I'm sorry, that was Erickson. And here is Valencia driving to the hoop. He missed it. Benito, first touch since the first quarter. Here's Dudley back to Thompson. Thompson trapped out Blackadder. Handed off to Dudley. Over to Burfiend. Burfiend drives baseline, draws double team. Kick it out to the top. Here's Thompson for 3. Nope. Rebound goes to Leesom. Leesom to Blackadder. Up top to Thompson. Over to Dudley. Back to Thompson. Thompson looking for Leesom down low, but then Dudley will take a 3 from the opposite side, and it's out. Burfiend with the rebound. He's trying to force one up, and Benito just fouled out. He played, almost 2 minutes here, or almost 4 minutes here, 3 minutes and 41 seconds, excuse me. and he just fouled out. It's 5 points. He only had, 2 touches in the game, or in the fourth quarter. And then they call him with another technical?
On him? Yeah.
I think so, and if that's the case, I think he's got to leave. Chase Burfing's short on the first free throw. This is the foul free throws. No, we missed them both.
Yeah.
He's 2 for 6 at the free throw line. He has 2 points. So here are the technical free throws. Chucky Thompson will do the honors here. It's a 5-point lead for Centralia. Chucky missed the first one. I'll get another one.
Boy, they could really cut into that lead.
Oh, they could. This could be a completely different game. A lot closer at this point. Got the second one. .21 points for Chucky. So we'll go to the midcourt throw in. Here's Blackadder at the top. Throws it over to Chucky Thompson. Lob it over to Dudley. Dudley gets it back to Thompson. Chucky to the three-point arc, draws a double team. Somebody's got to be open. Here's Blackadder. And oh, Dudley can't handle the ball. Goes out of bounds. That was unfortunate for the Highclimbers.
Yes, it was.
4 minutes and a second remain in the game. 47-43 is the score. Centralia with the lead in the ball. There's Reynolds to Hoyt to Erickson. Down to Akins. Akins shuffles it out to Panetta. Actually, it's Reynolds. Reynolds off the glass and in. And Chase has 14 points. Down it goes to Burfing. Burfing can't handle it. Chucky had it and missed it. And Leeson had an opportunity and draws a foul. Now Matai needs to hit some free throws here.
These are crucial.
Brady Hoyt picked up his third. It's a 1-and-1, and Chucky Thompson with a rebound off the miss and puts it up and in. It's a 4-point lead again for the Tigers. Hoyt with the ball. Highclimbers look like they're going to, well, I thought they were going to tighten up their defense. They're staying in the zone. Erickson with the ball. Little extra pass there to Coit. And here's Erickson for three. Nope. Rebound tapped out to Erickson. Erickson will reset to Hoyt. Under 3 minutes to go. High post feed to Akins. Back to Hoyt. Hoyt draws a double team. And there's 3 seconds in the key as I guess Akins just had his toe inside the paint. Because he's standing there going, I'm not in the key. Now we have a full timeout by the Highclimbers. 2:47 to go in the ball game. 49-45. Centralia with a 4-point lead, and the Highclimbers will have the ball when we come back.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
This half.
Okay, we're back here. Sorry, Jerry, I can't hear you when I'm in a break.
Oh, I thought
we were in a break.
Okay.
Here comes Chucky Thompson. There's Dudley. Draws the double team, pulls up at the foul line with a jumper, missed it. Got his own rebound, one dribble. Gets it to Burfing. Burfing off the glass and in. Chase Burfing with his first basket of the night. And it's a 2-point lead for Centralia, 49-47. 2:15 to go here in the ballgame. Erickson to Hoyt, and there's going to be a foul on the pass-off, and I think that's going to be Chucky Thompson, his third, and the 7th team foul. So we're shooting free throws for every whistle here on out. Erickson at the free throw line with the 1-and-1. He has 7 points, and this is his first trip. And the first one will go in. We'll get another one. It's a 3-point lead now for the Tigers. Second one rattles in. 51-47. Here's Blackadder. He's going to drive to the hoop. She'll leave it for Burfing. And Burfing must have stepped on that in line. Highclimbers are going to get a little pressure on. Looks like they've switched to a man-to-man. Here's Erickson to Hoyt. Under 2 minutes now. To Erickson. Here's Kaut to Hoyt. 8 on the shot clock. Down to the baseline. Here's Reynolds. 5 on the shot clock and counting. Reynolds has got to force one up there. It's an air ball recovered by Dudley. Here come the Highclimbers. Up to Thompson. Down to Leeson. Leeson with a reverse layup. 2-point lead for the Tigers. And we have a timeout by Centralia. 1:25 remaining. Full timeout taken. We're going to step aside, Jerry, and we will be right back.
The COVID-19 vaccines can be our chance to get back to our plans, to get back to each other, to life. But it's okay to have questions, like, how were the vaccines tested? In rigorous clinical trials among adults of diverse backgrounds. Find the latest information at getvaccineanswers.org.
Jerry, before I took the break, it sounded like you had something to say.
Yeah, I did. The interesting thing, Centralia's only created 3 turnovers this half. The Shelton has created 15. So that tells you the intensity that Centralia's defense is what it's done. But the Highclimbers are fighting their way back.
Down 2 with 1:25 remaining. It'll be Tiger ball in the back court. Inbound to Erickson at mid-court. And now Hoyt has it. Here's Kaut, throws at the baseline. And there's a 3 by Erickson. Short, and Thompson with the rebound. Approaching a minute 5 now. Here's Chucky Thompson, hesitates, drives to the foul line, finds Leeson, back to Thompson, to Blackadder, wide open at the top of the key for 3, no. Chase Burfing with the rebound and the putback and the foul. Oh my. And I think that's gonna go on Akins. It does, that's 4 on Rex. He kind of undercut him after the shot, and you can't do that. So it's a tie ball game with 55.8 seconds remaining, and Burfing can give the Highclimbers a lead. He does. Here comes Hoyt, near side, now the center of the court. Got it by Blackadder. Over it goes to Reynolds. Reynolds had a big game. Gets a screen, pick and roll, doesn't take it. He'll lob it to the baseline. Stolen away by Chucky Thompson. Chucky spinning out of some trouble, finds Dudley. Dudley up to Blackadder, down to Leeson. Leeson with a layup, and it's a 3-point lead. 30 seconds remain. Here's Erickson. Trying to go on Chucky Thompson. Goes right to the hoop. Oh boy, he forced one up and in, and the foul. I think it's going to go on Blackadder, the foul. See what they post on the board. They did announce it, but it's not being posted. So that's Bo's third personal. And that was Erickson, right? That made that basket, Jerry? I'm so...
Yes, it was.
Okay, so he'll have a chance to tie it as a timeout has been taken. And I think we'll just keep it here.
And he will be going to the line, and he is 2 for 2 from the line.
Right, he has, let's see here, 4, 6, 11 points. He could tie the ball game up with 20.9 seconds remaining.
And that foul was on Burfing?
No, it was on Blackadder. They haven't posted it on the board.
They haven't, okay.
I heard it announced as Blackadder. Is it going to be either Bo or Chucky? They still haven't posted it on the board. So here's Erickson to tie the ball game with 20 seconds remaining. He does. Chucky Thompson with the ball. Crosses midcourt, and a timeout is called just before the steal. 16.3 seconds, or we could see overtime. Am I getting ahead of myself? Yes, I am.
I don't think we expected this.
Not really. And I think, I think we have a little bit of time. We'll take just another break. We'll be right back. Highclimbers are already out there. Here come the Tigers. 16.3 seconds remain in the ball game. Regulation 54 all.
And both teams are on a 1-on-1.
Here's Chucky Thompson. Avoids the lunging Reynolds. Gets the ball back. Finds Leeson. Leeson to the hoop. Drops it in with 5 seconds. Erickson's got to throw it in. Half court pass doesn't even come close. And nothing bigger than that one. 56-54 with just seconds remaining. Highclimbers really pulling one out of one here, Jerry. 56-54. What a ball game. And we need a break just to gather ourselves after that one. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. We'll have some final statistics and wrap this thing up. 56-54. Yeah. Shelton over Centralia. Be back.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Skip the wait at Mason Health's walk-in clinic. Conveniently reserve your appointment through the Mason General website. That's masongeneral.com/clinic/WIC. You can find a link on masonwebtv.com. Just look for the Skip the Wait ad in the upper left-hand corner.
Okay, I haven't quite got the updated my graphic just yet. I'll get to that in just a minute. Here, hold on. Boy, when you want it to go in a hurry, it doesn't happen. Okay, there we are. There's your final score, 56-54. Shelton Highclimbers. I see here. Chucky Thompson led the way with 23 points. Matai Latham, I think I'm missing 2, but I have him down here for 12. The biggest one at the end of the ball game to secure the victory with just 5 seconds remaining. Chase Burfing, big in the fourth quarter as well, 7 points. Noble Pugh hit 2 threes and finished with 6. And Tobin Dudley had a 3 with 3 points. For the Tigers in a losing effort, Chase Soboleski Reynolds, 14 points leading the way. Cameron Erickson finished with a dozen. 8 for Jaden Panett. 6 for Landon Kaut. 6 for Rex Akins. 5 for Benito Valencia, but he fouled out. He was in foul trouble in the second quarter. He got his third personal foul, said something, got him a 4th personal off the technical, and he sat for all of the second half, except, well, he played about 4 minutes
of the fourth quarter.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry, you have everything ready?
I do.
Okay, let's go for it.
Let's start with Centralia. Centralia was 8 for 11 from the foul line. That kept them in the game. They were 21 for 51 from the field for about 40%. They had 18 turnovers. Shelton was 10 for 22 from the foul line. They were 21 of 52 from the field, about 40%. That's basically it. They had 26 turnovers. And that's what brought Centralia back in that second half was the tenacity of the Centralia defense. Luckily, we had a couple people we could rely on that could score, that you could go to. And that was definitely Matai Latham and Charles or Chucky Thompson. And Chase Burfing came alive there at the very end.
At the end, yeah, he did.
Yeah, because he didn't have a field goal until the fourth quarter or the end of the fourth quarter.
He did. He had 2 field goals in the fourth quarter, but I think the biggest part of it was the 3-point play that tied the ball game.
Right.
And that was pretty huge there. And, you know, I got to hand it. I mean, you're not done with your stats for Centralia, so I'll save my comments on Centralia.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. Centralia, like I said, was 8 for 11 from the foul line. They had 18 turnovers. They were 21 for 51 from the field for 40%. Both teams shot around 40%. So
that's decent for a game, really.
Yeah, that was. And Centralia was 4 for 12 from the three-point land, and we were 5 for 17 from three-point land.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to say about, I'm just trying to close out something here. What I wanted to say about Centralia, you got to hand it to them. They were down 11, and they came back, and they led by 9 in the fourth quarter. And that's a pretty big feat, especially when one of your key players is on the bench with 4 fouls. So
big swing.
Big swing
20-point swing.
And a good job on the Highclimbers to collect themselves. There was a point in there where they just looked out of focus, especially in the third quarter. And, I was a little bit worried that they were losing focus. And then, But as it turned out to be pretty decent of a comeback and a 2-point win for the Highclimbers. Jerry, do you have anything else?
Well, I thought Chase Reynolds, I want to pick him out. How many points did he score?
14 to lead Centralia.
Yeah, I was impressed with him.
Yeah, off the bench, I got the feeling that he wasn't expecting to play as much as he did. And he just kind of turned on, just looking at the box score that I have here. It turned on in the second quarter. He had 6 points.
And Cameron Erickson had a good game. He was 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And he was...
I have him down here for a three-pointer.
Yep, and he had a three-pointer. And he was 3 for 3 from inside the arc.
All right.
And the other thing is, the Centralia varsity did utilize that baseline a lot better.
Right, than the JV did. Especially after the Highclimbers exposed it early on.
Yeah.
They did do a couple of plays off the baseline and snuck by the defense. I think it's more of a help thing than a weakness. I think that they just they played a certain way where you expect help from the weak side. And it just came too slow. But they corrected that throughout the game, and that's pretty impressive as well. So, Jerry, if you have nothing else?
I don't.
Okay, so next up for the Highclimbers, they host North Mason on Monday. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will be on hand for the basketball version of the Mason County Cup. Tip-off on Monday is 7 p.m. Centralia, by the way, faces its Twin City rival, WF West, Monday. That game will be on the pay-to-view NFHS network, and I expect called by Eli Sports, but I don't know for sure. So that will do it for tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with this broadcast, as he has helped me a lot.
Thank you.
in the
Appreciate
recent years as well. So tonight's final again, Shelton 56, Centralia 54. And remember, the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is Monday night, as the Shelton boys host North Mason tip-off here on Terry Gregg Court. In the Mini-Dome is 7 p.m. We'll talk to you then.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.